Hey everybody, this is Mike with Mean Mugging Games, and I want to give a shout out to Collector Art House Mike for recommending this topic on Discord. So here we go. We're gonna revisit the avatars and the ranking of the avatars. So coming in at number 11 is Pathfinder. Now, this is kind of different because what we used to seeing was Pathfinder as being the S tier, the top dog of avatars, and things have definitely changed. As you can see, Pathfinder is at 20 health and a 1 power, 1 toughness. It says start the game with only 1 spell and 1 sight in your hand. Tap player top sight on an adjacent location and then you move there. This got nerfed really hardcore because especially the start the game with only 1 spell and 1 sight in your hand. It's just yeah. it's not good anymore. Now, mind you, this is gonna be changed to a newer version when it comes out, probably the next few days. But what it's gonna be now is I think you're allowed to have start with 3 spells, and you're also allowed to have 1 sight. Start with 1 sight, but the caveat to this is that she will only you can only have 1 sight of each in your atlas. So let's take an example. You used to be able to have like 4 gothic towers. Now with Pathfinder you could only have 1 gothic tower, one simple village, etc., etc. So yeah, Pathfinder really got hit hard. She was the top dog at one point, and now she is, in my opinion, ranked at the bottom of the barrel at number 11. Coming in at number 10, we've got Deathspeaker. Once again, I think this is going to be changed as well. But in the meantime, before we get the official new rule and new text on Deathspeaker, the text reads this: tap player draw sight, tap summon any dead minion, resolve its genesis, then banish it. If at death's door, you may do so for 0 instead. Really good mechanic. However, I don't think at this moment in time there's going to be a lot of recursion from graveyard. So that's why I've got Deathspeaker at number 10 right now. It is subject to change once the new tabletop simulator rulings, or not rulings, but card updates come out. But in the meantime, Deathspeaker's number 10. Number 9, Avatar of Earth. Given back from earlier in the year, she's still at the bottom of the barrel. This is, as you can see, it says 24 health and 1 power. But I believe once we get the new tabletop simulator update, this is actually Avatar of Earth. Actually, the pre-con updates already happened, so this is actually a 20. She'll be back down to 20 health, and I believe her text is going to be the same, which is tap player draw sight, and you have +1 power for each nearby Earth site. So she could beef up pretty big. She could be like a 6/6 if she wants to, or a 7/7, because of the nearby sites. But yeah, she's still she doesn't have She just needs a little more something to put her over the top. Number 8, Avatar of Air. It's pretty cool avatar, and her mechanics of tap, player draw site. Once on your turn, you may fly to a nearby air site and may carry another ally here as you move. So the ability to fly to another site and to carry an ally is really cool. But other than that, I think she's pretty basic, and that's why she's number 8. Number 7, my girl, Avatar of Water. She says tap, player draw a site. Tap, move to a site adjacent to a water site within this body of water. That site remains flooded while you are there. It's a pretty cool mechanic to be able to move to an opponent's site, flood that site if it's adjacent to your body of water. And then if you have some kind of synergy, have a card in your hand to allow you to drown a minion, it works out really well. So Avatar of Water is right in the middle. I wish she was a little bit higher. I want to be biased because she's awesome and I love playing water, but yeah, at this moment in time, she's gonna be number 7. Number 6, Avatar of Fire. She fire's good. It says you may play or draw a site. Tap. You may move. So tap. You may move one step, and then fire sites in your hand are also fireballs this turn. So really cool mechanic of being able to utilize sights in your hand as fireballs, and the ability to tap, to move, and then play. Discard your sight, use as a fireball. Number 5, Seer. Seer is really cool. It's definitely going to be changed in the TTS update, but at this moment in time, it says tap, player draw a site. At the start of your turn, look at your top 2 spells, then put any number of them on the bottom and the rest on top in any order. So this, as it sits right now, this is allowing you to filter through your deck to find cards of what you need so you can play. A really strong game mechanic, but like I said, I think they're going to be nerfing this a little bit to maybe only be one tap to at the start of your turn look at your top 1 spell instead of top 2, or maybe they're going to move it to look at your first atlas and first spell book. So I don't know exactly what the Sorcerer Contested Realm team is doing with Seer, but I'm very intrigued. But at this moment in time, how the card reads, its ability is pretty powerful. So that's why it's number 5. Number 4, Battle Mage. Just Battle Mage is pretty insane. As you can see, the health total is 20, but the power and toughness rating is a 3. It says tap, player draw a site. After you attack an enemy, play or draw a site. Really cool. A good avatar to use relics to attach and kind of just roam around the realm and whack people for 3 or possibly more if it gets buffed, and then utilize a vampire to heal your avatar. So Battle Mage is really cool. don't know if they're gonna do a TTS update to update the actual Battle Mage itself. But like I said, I'm very intrigued to see what the TTS updates are going to be for these avatars. Number 3, Elementalist. It's a 20 health, 1 power, 1 toughness. It says tap, player, draw sight, and then it also provides a earth threshold, a fire threshold, a water threshold, and a air threshold. Really, I like Elementalist a lot. I'm probably going to be dabbing into a little more deck builds with an Elementalist, because she provides that threshold if that you need. Sometimes you get a threshold locked, and it's not a good feeling. But with the Elementalist, it will add that threshold of what you want. So really cool. Number 2, Sorcerer. I've collaborated with a lot of people about this list. Everybody's take is all over the place. I mean, it kind of boils down to how your gameplay or game style is, and so everybody's gonna be different on their ranking list on avatars. But for me right now, Sorcerer is number 2. It says tap, player, draw a sight, and then tap, draw a spell. So for you to either draw 2 spells if you want, or draw a sight or draw a spell is just really neat. It Once again, it allows you, just like Seer does, it allows you to filter your deck to get 2 cards that you need. So really good avatar. Definitely, I use Sorcerer a lot. I think it's a fantastic avatar, and that's why it's number 2. Number 1, Enchantress. I think is gonna be the number 1 avatar if people build a aura deck. Enchantress is a 20 health 1/1, and she reads tap, player, draw a sight. Whenever you cast a spell, you may have an aura become a unit with power equal to its mana cost until your next turn. This is absolutely bonkers, because you got some auras that are pretty big casting cost. And if you got an aura that's like a 5, you use Enchantress, make that into a 5/5 for that turn until your next turn, and be a minion. So Enchantress is really neat. It's really fun to play with. It's kind of hard playing against it. And if we have a TTS tournament, you might be seeing a lot of Enchantresses or Enchantress decks running around. So there is ways to combat this. And the biggest one is being an ultra aggro deck to kind of race this before she gets those cards out, and starts turning those auras into minions. So that's my top 11 list. Like I said, this was kind of fun because shout out again to Bycat Collector Art House. Said, hey, it'd be kind of cool to revisit the avatars. So I kind of looked at it. There's been a lot of changes, but yeah, this is what I have. It could be completely different with what you guys and gals think. But this is my ranking for the avatars, 11-1. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Mike with Mean Muggin Games. If you can, please hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and I can't wait to talk to you guys and play some games in the Discord community. Peace.